Hey folks, Species7 here, and welcome back to the channel. We're getting a second look here at Industry Empire, or at least part 2 of our look at Industry Empire. And I find myself another one of these little treat boxes. You gain a skill bonus, less water used. Nice. So, let's go back to where we have our little area of industry. And that would be here. I've actually started again. You guys may have noticed there was something really weird at the end of the first video. And what's really weird, like, it was almost as if there was a couple of minutes missing in the video where the audio carried on, and then after the audio finished, those couple of minutes of missing video were put in. Yeah, see, the strange thing is, I watch all my videos before I upload them, and it wasn't like that when I went to upload. So, somewhere, somehow along the line, I managed to probably interrupt the upload at some point. So, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I've actually started again. I moved over a little bit to where we had a little more property. And what I've done is we had one farm and one chicken coop. It takes a long time to produce goods, so even though it really chewed into our money, I bought a second farm and a second chicken coop. And as you can see, the farms are both enabled for all three of the crops I can currently grow. And both the chicken coops are enabled for eggs and chickens. And they had both been producing for a few days now. So, being up here, let's see, what is our closest town? I guess these guys are almost equidistant. So let's have a look at this guy. This is Swinford. So, what would Swinford like from us? Now, one thing you're going to find in this game, it's really, really easy to spend money. They start you with a lot, and it seems like you have a lot left over, but it's really hard to make money. Like, you'll notice the biggest order for this entire town is $800. Okay, so the most money I can make off a single order here is this, 879 if I can deliver 357 potatoes. What do I actually have for potatoes? Well, I have 172, less than half, so I've got about 400 bucks worth of potatoes. We could look at it that way. This one, I can... Now, easiest way to do this, once you accept an order, just click autocomplete. And now when there's the appropriate gear, and I have bought 2 of each truck, I believe, if we look in our little logistics building, I bought us 2 of each truck, just to have the supplies. So, we should currently have this order. And as you can see, nothing's been paid out on it, because at the moment they're not looking for it. If you automate the orders, I believe what happens is they don't deliver it till it's almost due. You know, we could go in here to the vehicle task. What were they looking for? 181, eh? These guys have got... well, I guess between the two... Okay. We'll send it in truck number 1. We'll send everything he's got. And then in this one, we will go to this one here. We will pick truck number 2. And we'll get him to send everything he can. Alright. And if we move along here, they should carry on with doing that. And we'll make $435 off of this order, so that should be alright. Oops, there's 95% of the order filled. did we just simply not have enough to do the last little bit? We have 5 potatoes left. And how many do they need for that order to be filled? We've delivered 173 of 181. So we should be almost ready to do this. Come on. If we look here, we have 4 potatoes, and this guy has 4 potatoes. Okay. So we'll pick that one. You can go ahead and deliver those. You can go ahead and deliver those. That should finish the order as soon as they're back. Again, I could have just left it on automated, but then they wouldn't have gone until, I think, a day or 2 before the order's due. And I kind of like to clear them up. There we go. The order is completed. We earned $435. Like I say, that's not a lot, you know. Oh, I have to wait for the trucks to come back before I can clear it. Right, so that's only one order we fulfilled with them. Now, I'm sure we could quite easily fulfill this order. Not enough resources to complete that order. What resources would we possibly be missing for that particular order? Eggs. 29 eggs. We have 8 eggs there, and oh, 8 eggs there. Where the heck did all our eggs go? Oh no. And we just paid a penalty for that. There, now we can clear this. So, how did we end up with so few eggs? See, this is something I'm not really sure of why. This has happened to me before. Now, we certainly had more than 8 eggs. We've got 8 there, and we've got 8 there. No? So, what if we go to chickens? 64 chickens. Okay, so it's been successfully started. That was for 67 chickens. That leaves us 11. We have lots of corn, so what do they need in corn? 78 corn or 82? Let's go with 82. There we go. Oh, we're on pause. No wonder nothing's getting done. And here we are. Just saw the 2 trucks. There's one order, there's the other. Although it said it expired. How did it possibly do that? Oh no, we completed both of them. 82 and 64. Oh, I guess it expired from the time I completed it till the time I was rewarded. Okay, not a problem. We still got everything we needed. So, if we go and look at this little town, well, that's Bamwich. See, this one, 0% growth, it's actually shrinking. We haven't delivered anything there yet. Here, however, 0% growth. Now, we've made a couple of deliveries to Swinford. Oops, autosave in progress. I wasn't sure what was going on. So if we go back and see what Swinford needs, let's see what we have anything of. Wheat. Let's fulfill an order for wheat, shall we? 133, 126. Okay, we're going to give them the big one. 205. Perfect. Alright. And we'll allow that to speed up, because these guys will in fact grow, and quite dramatically. And once we start getting a little bit, there we go, a little more growth there. What else have we got? Anything? 17 eggs is not much. Alright, corn, 104. Corn, 78, we could easily do that one. 68, 99, let's do this one. Alright. So as you can see, it's not quick to get your money back. That does take you a while. Let's have a quick little peek around and see if... see, 60% and growing now. So this town is going to be getting itself bigger. The bigger they get, the bigger the orders get, of course. You won't be stuck doing little tiny $500 orders forever, of course. Right? But that's what you've got to do, is basically concentrate yourself on a single town, something very close so your orders don't take forever to deliver. And then once you've built up the town enough that you're starting to get multi-$1,000 orders, then you can expand accordingly, you know, to get the production in place that will fill those multi-$1,000 orders more than once a month type of thing. Okay. How are these guys doing? 13 and 8, everything is still prime. Great. Farms. See, you could increase production on one and or another item, I believe, by only having it concentrate on certain items, but I've got both farms right now rolling along on both. Alright, just seems as a start game, I thought I'd do it that way. I have 3 residences, I believe, 4 residences now. We have 4 workers that are not currently employed, so maybe what we will do here, just to end off this particular one, is buy ourselves a geo-survey so that we can let that start doing its thing. Because one thing that they do is yeah, I think I want to put it up here actually. Just to use the room that we have. Perfect. We will build a mine, but not yet. Let's get this guy built, shall we? 10, 12, blah, 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 blah. All the way up. Oh, let's really get him built. I mean, it takes them less than a day to throw these things up, so that's not bad. Okay. And he'd like some people working there. Now, there's 2 people working there. And it will start cycling its way towards a survey. Oh, not until I do this. There we go. Now, oops. There we go. So in 1 day, 3 hours and 43 minutes, it will do a survey. And that survey will tell us where our good minerals, etc. lay on the map. Once we know that, then we'll know where to start dropping mines. And we can get into the next thing that makes money. There is, of course, forestry, etc., etc. And we will slowly but surely get into all of them. So, what else? The vehicles, you can look here. You can check your condition. It shows you how much of anything in particular they can carry. All of that stuff. You get a little bit of stats on them. As well, if you actually go to your logistics center, you can go in and look at whatever vehicles may need maintenance. And currently, I don't think any of them really should. As you can see, they're all at 100%. But they will wear down, and you will have to spend money to maintain them. So, current resources, still down pretty far. So it does take you quite a while to build things up, right? And that's a part of the game. You're going to have to run it on fast forward for a good chunk of the time. So once this guy's survey is done, it shouldn't be much longer after all. Let's just wait. I'll just show you what happens when he does finish the survey. There we go. Now it says that he has found somewhere a copper deposit and an iron deposit. A small copper deposit, unfortunately. Or a small iron deposit, unfortunately, but a fairly large copper deposit. And if we click the copper and go there, ooh, it is this one. Alright, and it's on our property, so I'm going to drop a mine right there. Where are we? One mine. Perfect. We'll build him right there. So we will, and then what I want to do is build a road from him. Oops. Sorry, I want to build a road from him to the end of this road. Perfect. Now let's progress through till it's built. And then we can put a couple of workers in it. And she's just about ready for us. There we go. Now, oops, still on roads. We don't want to be on roads. There we go. We want to... Ooh, he can take 4 people. Well, we'll start it with 2, but that'll only run us at 50%. 1 or more resources depleted. Oh. Copper and iron. Unknown resource. Okay, it's an unknown resource that's depleted, so that's alright. We'll get them started on that. And we will have to build 1 more residence by the look of things. It's going to leave us some awfully idle boys, so we're only going to hire a couple to start. Yeah, we'll hire only a couple of them to start here. Let's get this rotated around so it looks fairly proper. That should do it. Oops, that's buildings. I meant to click roads. We want to go from no. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to like that. So I should be able to run a road. No. What are you doing? I don't want to run it to that house. That house has one. Not sure why it doesn't like you to do that. Nope, it is not going to let me do that. See, it doesn't have a problem with me taking a road to there, but I don't particularly want to. Nope. How about to here and to here? It lets me do that. Okay, there we go. So now get some workers in there, and I'm only going to hire what we actually need for the moment, which I believe is just a couple guys. Now we can go back to our mine, hire our last 2 workers, and we've already produced 5 iron and 5 copper. Our chicken coops are now up to 15 and 9 and 25 and 11. Nice. Alright, so you can see everything's slowly building back up again. And we're getting back our stocks. We should soon be able to once again help out this town. So I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to end it here. You can see we're about halfway on our utilities right now. We got 17% of our way next in, because then we can get bungalows, which I believe will hold 16 workers. We can get an animal ranch and start doing cattle, etc. And a sawmill. Ooh, nice. We can start doing some forestry. We also get 2 new trucks, a manure truck and a wood truck. So, we will probably be doing that next time. I will try and fill a couple orders and see where we go from there. But till then, please help support the series. Leave a like, leave a comment. If you're not happy with the series, let me know why, or leave a dislike. Till then though guys, take care of each other, and ciao for now.